We're at Lazy Oaks Trailer Park on Nebraska Avenue in North Tampa. We TNR'd 61 cats and 17 dogs for the residents that reside here. The 33612 zip code has a high rate of transient population here. The average stay for most people in these parks is 3 months. I believe it is one of the highest intake rate for Hillsborough County Animal Services.
This is a wonderful, wonderful program, and I'm so pleased that it's working. You know, everybody needs to know about this because these animals didn't request to be born, and there's so many of them, and they should be able to live out their lives as safely as possible.
The biggest impact of this grant will be the lowering of kitten population, which we've seen a lot less of this year. It has made residents more aware of the fact that we are available, and if they see a new cat or a pregnant cat, they are calling in almost immediately.
And trapping as many of these animals as possible and allowing the vets to look at them, give them some shots, and neuter and spade them, they won't breed anymore. It's a very good program.
The volunteers that are presently trapping have trapped independently for several years. I met most of them at our clinic. And when they became aware of the 33612 grant, they were very excited that they could now come out and trap more vigorously than they had in the past, because in most circumstances, the people we trap for have no money, and that puts the burden of payment on the trapper.
I was ecstatic, and I was happy that it was in my zip code, because this is where a lot of my colonies are. This is kind of, you know, my territory where we normally trap anyway. So because of the grant, I think it's giving us an incentive to actually go out and do more trapping.
From time to time, I have as many as 12 volunteers working in a team up in this area. Those that are in this area constantly with me, I have 3 that are available every weekend or every day of the week if I need them. The other 9 float in and out as available. They do bounce out to other zip codes and trap at the same time. Most of them have full-time jobs, so sometimes it's difficult for them to participate every weekend, but they're very much appreciated for the time they do donate and the care that they give the animals. Most of them are feeders and have colonies out here, which is an additional burden for them, not only expense-wise, but time-wise.
I have 18 colonies, and between my husband and I, we feed 224 cats every day.
The Petsmart grant is a kind of an area, regional, community cat savior, we call it, because it's really allowing us to get some of these unspayed, neutered cats that are a nuisance kind of cat, feral cats that are just populating this area like crazy. And it's very local oriented, meaning it is going to take care of a zip code at a time. And so we're working at the 33612 zip code right now, and it's becoming very successful.
We trapped these this morning. Started about 8, and by 10 we had 18. There's still about 8 or 9 left at this location, so we will head back there and keep trying until we get them all.
Our trappers are able to really focus on one area and get, block by block, make sure that we try to get all the cats each block. And they're big communities. It's amazing that they will come in with 20, 30, 40 cats from a very small section within that zip code, which is actually a pretty big area. So spayed, neutered, rabies vaccinated, the feline FERCP vaccinated. If there's any wounds, if there's any problems, ear mites, skin issues, major disease problems, we address that as well. But it's a great grant. It's really helping this area.
The 33612 Petsmart Charities grant is definitely going to help the community. It's going to help the cats. It's going to cut down on unwanted births.
It's a passion of mine. I think that cats reproduce faster than any of the other species out here. They have a very tough existence, and yet they're survivors. And I just admire the cat for what he is and his ability to maintain under the worst circumstances.